cultivators of the earth are the most virtuous because they are furnishing the principal subsistence of life. A farmer named Thomas Jefferson said that a couple of centuries ago. We honor their virtue today at the Marin Farmers Markets. By restoring the traditional link between the farm and urban communities, our markets offer a real business opportunity for the small family farmer. For the consumer, they offer open-air therapy, serving up the freshest produce, condiments, flowers, entertainment, and social contact, food for your body and food for your soul. For the farmer, this means survival and a chance to encourage the next generation to carry on this marvelous tradition of family farming.
The Marin Farmers Market started 23 years ago. We started at the Civic Center in Marin County. It's an association of now over 400 farmers, bakers, and artisans. Over 200 farmers that are members from within a 200-mile radius. And they bring their produce to local communities, 7 of them in our association. Presently, there's an attendance of about 5,000 to 8,000 people every week at the Sunday market. The Sunday Marin Farmers Market is the 3rd largest in the state of California. We have markets all over the Bay Area. We have one in Oakland, in Fremont, Hayward, Novato, Fairfax, and 2 at the Civic Center.
I shop at the farmers market 52 weeks a year, rain or shine. On my days that I'm not going to the market, I have a much larger produce bill from my local, the delivery person. Creating a permanent structure that's weatherproof allows for this incredible institution to go on week after week uninterrupted.
The difference between shopping at a grocery store and shopping at a farmer's market is that shopping at a grocery store is a chore. And shopping at a farmer's market is a ritual. It's something that you enjoy. There's smells everywhere. The colors are vibrant. It's because all of that produce is picked that day or the day before. And it's sweeter, it's got more flavor, it's got more nutrients. There's a camaraderie at the market when you go up to a farmer and you start talking to him about what he grew and how he grew it and what's coming up next.
The relationship that we have with our customers is awesome. They'll appreciate when you tell them, what's the best. Because that's why they come to the farmers market, for the best.
Marin County is a fairly sophisticated clientele. They're folks that I would say by and large are extremely well educated, especially concerning fresh produce, and they're doers. They're not just talkers.
People now, every year they know. Eva's tomatoes are coming at this time of year. They know that the DeSante's, Caracara, Navels are coming, and nobody has those, but the small farmers that grow here.
I think the market has a real opportunity to increase the market participation to a substantial fraction of the people in Marin County.
We want to educate the public where their food's coming from. In the old days, farmers used to drive their products into the big cities to bring their foods to the consumer. What we're trying to do is bring that back. Bring back the farmer direct to the consumer.
When you have the relationships directly with the farmers and you're calling them and telling them that you want certain things, it's a special thing, so you're able to take advantage of those.
It's it's a sense of camaraderie. You know the growers, you know the other chefs that are here, you run into people that you know, so it's a good sense of community, and it's kind of fun to look forward. I look forward to it every Thursday.
They're getting something that no longer exists in kind of our modern industrial world. They're getting a direct relationship with a farm, and I think that the connection between the consumers and the producers is critical in reestablishing a different kind of rapport with food and agriculture.
I want to give back to the community that's giving to us, and that's the farmers. You feel proud to buy directly from the farmer. There's it's just a good feeling to know it's going back to where it should go to.
Let's keep the money in the community. Why do I need to pay for food that's shipped from South America, pay all the shipping, all the cost of getting here, not to mention the oil, right? If we really want to go that far. Let's keep the money in the community. And then the farmers, maybe they'll come back and eat at my restaurant. So it's a whole circle. I mean, I actually have a lot of that, so it kind of closes the whole circle. I think that's the way to do it.
One thing people don't think a lot about is that more than half of Marin County is agriculture. and our #1 industry in the county is still agriculture. My story is similar to many of the farmers that are members of the Marin Farmers Market. I happen to be born and raised in Marin on the ranch that we live on now. I'm 3rd generation. And what's really important to me is that there's a 4th generation and some interest for our kids. In a commodity-based world where we're producing beef and only beef, we see that chance getting slimmer and slimmer. Our only opportunity to be able to succeed in agriculture in Marin is to be able to diversify our farm, and that means we have to have a market. A covered pavilion will give us not only the market, but it'll actually give us retail dollars and a connection to the people that we want to sell our food to.
One of the things we do here at the Farmers Market is incubate small businesses. People can have a good idea, they can come to us, and we give them an opportunity to sell to the public.
All these people coming here, the 8,500 people or so who show up on a Sunday, most of them are local, but they come from all over. So we're drawing people into the county, creating opportunities for other businesses in the county to profit from or to benefit from all these people who show up, and you know, you get a snowball effect. There's nothing negative about this. It's all good for all the people, and we're just thrilled that we get to be part of it.
Everyone that comes to this market feels like they're a part of a community. They come here to have coffee and to break bread and to enjoy each other's company, to get to know each other. You know, you go to a supermarket and you're running down those aisles, getting out of there as fast as you can. But when you come here at the farmers market, you're coming to stroll and to visit and to look and to learn and to talk.
The Marin County Farmers Market Board and decided that they wanted to pursue building a pavilion, a permanent home for their market.
The idea of the pavilion is to be a multi-use, full-time facility that might even encourage the expansion of the farmers market from 2 days a week to 3 or more.
The first component would be a cover of some kind for permanent retail that would have a butcher, dairy that would have cheeses from West Marin and milks from Marin Sonoma that would be sold, a bakery, a restaurant that would serve seasonal foods. Then we would have a section where it would be like a plaza where the farmers market would still come as you see it today, but it might have partial covering so that during the rainy season it would be covered. An education component, which would have perhaps an education farm. Maybe we get a Mr. Green Jeans that's, you know, sitting on the farm teaching kids about agriculture. That's our dream. That's what we want to build here in Marin. We want to be a prototype for the rest of the country on how to buy locally and how to be a sustainable community.
We're visioning right now. We're trying to figure out, what does it look like? How does it work for the farmers? How does it work for the community? What works best?
And then we're going to have a kind of conversation about it. Are they the right oats? How do they sound? What's missing? What should be added?
The reason that people come to the farmers market is to see us. Mm-hmm. You know, and you know, we're the rock stars of this band. You know, you could put it that way. I mean,
we are going to make sure that the dream of a permanent facility for all these wonderful products happens within the next 5 years. That's the commitment we have made at the Farmers Market Association by establishing the Marin Center for Sustainable Agriculture. And we have sketches that Frank Lloyd Wright did in 1958 showing a permanent covered pavilion, and that's what should happen. We want the location to be accessible to as many people as possible, so the 101 corridor is the logical place, where we are now.
The success of the market is obvious. It's now the success of how do you create permanence in this community for this incredible institution.
We want the general public to get behind us. We're going to have to raise money, we don't know how much, to contribute to the physical property being developed. We want the general public to recognize that and say, what can we do to help you build the pavilion that will make Frank Lloyd Wright's dream a reality?
To me, a public market would be just ideal, because then it would really enhance what we have in the whole experience. And also I've seen the fact how well it works in traveling through Europe in some of the big enclosed markets where people come from all over. That is their real focal point in shopping.
The time is right now. The organic movement, farmers market explosion is happening. People are interested in where their food is coming from. People are increasingly in need of a community center to bring some cohesiveness to their environment. social cohesiveness. The timing is right.
The nonprofit Marin Center for Sustainable Agriculture is dedicated to our version of Frank Lloyd Wright's dream. We will have a covered farmers market with the same movable feast feeling as the present market, but without the interruption of the weather. Retail sales from our farmers, bakers, ranchers, fishermen, and food processors. Connections to educational farms, a restaurant featuring items from our locally grown sustainable harvest, coordination with local food banks and schools to fill their needs for locally grown food, and finally, programs that will support the economic development of our members, these wonderful farmers who work so hard to deliver us their bounty. If the farm is profitable, all the other pieces fall into place. Preservation of agricultural land, greater availability of nutritional food products, distribution of sustainably grown products to consumer and marketer alike, and a change in the way people think about the food they eat, which leads to changes in the way people live. The Marin Center for Sustainable Agriculture will be a truly sustainable system. All we need is your support to make it happen.